Elections have been taking place in 3 of Germany's 16 federal states. They were widely seen as a referendum on Chancellor Angela Merkel's policies, particularly on the refugee crisis. CCTV's Guy Henderson is joining us from the city of Magdeburg in central Germany. Guy, a right-wing anti-immigrant party has done better than expected.
Yes, well, we won't have an official announcement until Monday morning, we don't expect, Susan, but the count election officials have told us has now ended, and the percentages do, as you say, show a very strong showing for a party which is run on a fiercely anti-immigration platform, a Eurosceptic platform as well, a party called the Alternative for Germany. Polls have predicted a rise, but not a rise as significant as we've seen. Double-figure percentages in all 3 states for this party, which was only started a few years ago. Its biggest gains of all have been here in the state of Saxony-Anhalt, where the final percentages are showing that the AfD has won 23%, which is several percentage points above what they were polling at in the build-up to this vote, and it is just 9 percentage points behind the ruling party, which is held onto power, but now looks towards a very different political landscape in Germany.
So what does this mean for Angela Merkel?
Well, of course, these are regional state elections, not federal elections, and so it won't be an immediate direct impact. The Chancellor has made very clear that although this may widely be seen as an electoral test for her refugee policies, that she is almost certainly prepared to continue ahead on her current course. One issue could be whether her party or senior figures in her party might have different ideas. We've already heard from the state premier of this state saying that the calls of the electorate should be heeded in Berlin and across Europe. We saw on the campaign trail that even members of her own ruling Christian Democrats were campaigning on a different note, a tougher stance on migration than the Chancellor's own stance. So we could begin to see, and certainly many here believe that there could be now more dissenting voices within her own party. And of course, in the next few days, there is a very important European Union summit taking place, a summit in which the Chancellor is hoping to secure a deal with Turkey, on top of the fact that, of course, there has been this horrendous terrorist attack again in Ankara, which might ask questions around whether Turkey can be the kind of stable, safe country for refugees to return to. There is also now questions around whether the Chancellor will take the same amount of clout to that summit as before this vote.
Alrighty, Guy Henderson, thank you so much, joining us from Saxony-Anhalt.